Today's event, of course, is focused on mining and agriculture as the key elements of our business. We want to talk to the communities in which we operate. We want to interact with the customers and develop the solutions that have an impact on the social well-being of the people with whom we work in the communities in which we operate. That's the basis of social innovation.
Hitachi will accelerate collaborative creation and create new values with customers, including today's guests.
And it is very fitting for today's themes to be agriculture and mining, because the Japan-Australia relationship is largely founded on trade, especially in these two sectors. They have since then been the dominant driving force in the trade partnership and will continue to play an integral element into the future.
So let's put these two industries, if we can, in a bit of context in an Australian dimension. We're aware that they're both important industries. Mining contributes something around 7% of Australian GDP. You add in agriculture, we're looking at about 10% of the total economy.
Australia has a competitive advantage at the moment through our very efficient farming methods, but things are changing. The high cost of labour, the distance to market, increasing competition from other countries. So we need to lift our game, lift the quality, lift the speed to market, listen to customers more. Customers need to want to know more about animal welfare. They want to know more about sustainability, and we need to make sure that we can pull all of that together in a truly innovative solution.
Innovation doesn't need to be rocket science. It can be really simple, like we were showing with just shaping the land, planting at the right time, different soils, or it can be using a UAV, it can be using an autonomous system, it can be really technical.
Every time the animal goes through a yard at the feedlot, we capture their data, we capture their weight, their health status and everything else, so we can measure how well the animals are producing and performing. We're now doing that back to the individual ID of each animal. We're not only capturing the animal data, we're capturing soil temperature, soil quality data, we're capturing pasture data. We're starting to monitor through satellite mapping and satellite imagery.
From where we were 2 years ago to where we are now, there's a real realisation in the agricultural industry that there are solutions out there. Automation is fast approaching, much faster than what people think, and also that the use of data in a non-siloed application is here today. You don't have to wait for it.
Mining and agriculture are really facing many of the same challenges as we look across the space of innovation, analytics, the problems with data and connectivity, broad range of experience, and the opportunity to interact with people that are facing the same problems as you, but in a different environment, really gives you the opportunity to expand your thinking and think differently about the problems you're facing in your own industry.
Within the next decade, the increase in value for the mining industry via the digitisation of the mine will increase the value by 190 billion. It will reduce something like 600 million tonnes of CO2 emissions, reduce 1,000 deaths and save 44,000 accidents from happening. We are moving towards the digitisation of the mine site, and we're using things like sensors and connectivity to drive the change through the OT and IT convergence to smarter data analytics.
The idea is to start from data. It could be historical data, for example, about previous shifts that we did in a mine site, or it could be live data originating from sensors that are on machinery, for example, on excavators or automated trucks, but also wearable devices, for example, to track the position of miners in a mine site, for example, through smart cups or smart lamps.
With digital transformation, tactical decisions can be made almost in real time that can have really positive impacts on mining productivity operations.
The future is truly open to suggestions.